Kaspa at the time of this recording is getting rejected within a key area of resistance that lies between the 0.11681 and the 0.09589, which is that blue target area. And on today's update video, I will be discussing the reasons why we need to break out of this target area to the upper side, and also give you the Fibonacci key areas of supports that you need to pay attention to in case we get rejected. So make sure that you stick around till the end of the video. And starting the video here on the 4-hour chart, from the highs we made above the 0.13226, I have been observing a 5-wave structure to the downside, where you can see that the 5-wave structure gave us a low below the 0.06 mark. And having completed a 5-wave structure, I was expecting a bit of a corrective bounce in the next coming days, and the minimum target areas for that corrective bounce were given by connecting the Fibonacci's from the highs we made in the formation of that first wave to the lows we made in the formation of that wave 5. And also doing my area of interest has been between the fib level 0.78 and the fib level 0.5, and that is between the 0.11664 and the 0.09611, which is that blue target area. And you can see that we have not fully maximized that target area at the time of this recording, and at some point we also got rejected on the upper side of that target area. And as a result of that, I have two possible scenarios that can play out here on the Kaspa chart on the short term. And the first one is that maybe we are going to get a bit of a short-term pullback to support above the 0.1 USDT mark, and then gain more bullish momentum, breaking out of this target area to the upper side. And the moment that plays out, then I will consider this bounce as a more bullish case scenario, where that will be unfolding as a 5-wave structure to the upside, having that as the first wave, a second wave, a wave 3 over here, and in case we get a pullback, that will be the formation of that wave 4 before we can continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5. Alternatively, in case we get rejected and get a pullback that loses support above the 0.1 USDT mark, flipping that key area back into resistance, then I will consider a more bearish case scenario where we can find support within the golden pocket on the Fibonacci's by connecting the Fibonacci's, and that area can be given by connecting the Fibonacci's from the lows we made below the 0.06 mark to the highs we made above the 0.11877. And on so doing, the area that you need to pay attention to lies between the fib level 0.5 and the 618, and that is between the 0.08954 and the 0.08262, which is that yellow target area. So in case we get a pullback losing the 0.1 USDT mark, pay attention to this yellow target area down here. And remember that in case we get a more bullish case scenario in this 5-wave structure, that will be fully supporting an edge wave structure that I have here on the weekly chart, that is suggesting that we can easily get to new all-time highs. And my expectation has been that from the lows we made in 2023, we saw this aggressive bounce in the formation of that first wave. Then we saw pullback in the formation of that second wave, and there's a very high chance that we have a low in place in the formation of that wave 2, and a bounce is now imminent in the formation of these wave 3, whose minimum target areas can be given by connecting the fib extension from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then connecting the Fibonacci's to the low of the second wave. And also doing, the area that you need to pay attention to lies on the fib level 1.618, and that lies above the 0.37571. And if that target area is hit, then Kaspa will be able to put in place a new all-time high. So that is the other case scenario that you also need to have in mind on the weekly chart. And let us be patient and see how that plays out, and I will ensure you stay up to date.